How do seeds, farmers, and fields relate to you in business? Now, it doesn't matter if you are like you've got this idea you want to build, or you are already scaling a business. Like there's something that is the same for all of us. And that is, we have a hard time keeping a positive mindset all the time, right? And we're going to have those ups and downs, right? There's those tough moments. There's times that business sucks. There's times you have to do things that you don't want to do. And so you question it, right? Those thoughts go through your head like, am I even meant for this? Should I own a business? I don't know. I should just go back and work for somebody else. Like, we all end up having those moments, and they're real. But there was a story I heard today, and I loved it because it goes along with how do we feed our subconscious mind, because that's what actually makes and breaks all the decisions that we make in life, right? That's where they all end up coming from. And it was Russell Brunson was sharing this story by Earl Nightingale. And he compared a farmer who planted 2 seeds. And one of them, he just left to let it grow. The other one, he nurtured. He constantly was feeding it with good nutrients and water and all the things that it needed to be successful. And as you can imagine, the one grew very well. And even when it had hard times in stores that came through, it still continued to grow. Whereas the other one started to sprout and then died off. And that is exactly how our subconscious works, right? The more that we feed ourselves positive and thoughts that help us move in the right direction, the better that our brain and our subconscious is going to start to respond to stress and problems and things in the future. So do yourself a quick favor. Make sure a couple times a day, write down those things, those places that you want to be, and then read it. Read it a couple times a day. Feed yourself with those things that are going to help be positive, right? I'm going to be a successful entrepreneur. I'm going to work through these problems that I find that are struggles for me. I am going to handle frustration by smiling a little bit more. When negative thoughts come to my mind about myself, I will push them out and tell myself that those aren't allowed, right? These are just a fun little routine that is simple, but teaches your brain to respond in a more positive manner towards itself. And without you even realizing it, you're training that subconscious to respond just like muscle memory when those things get tough in the future. That's my little hack for helping you become a successful entrepreneur. All right. As always, I'll see you in the Dreamer Project.